Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the motherfucking show. I am your luxurious host, or at least one of them, the Ray Bay. And if you are watching this a month down the road, this is the Troublemakers Media Christmas special. And welcome to the motherfucking show. As always, my lovely, luxurious, and wonderful hosts. Starting off with the man with the most to fucking say, Pastor Taylor James. Merry Christmas to you.
Feliz Navidad, motherfucker.
Hey, there we go. Feliz Navidad. Navidad. And ladies and gentlemen, it's like we have here a motherfucking living Christmas tree. Oh, you know, dude, this is on to turned into a fucking sir, and last but not least, the most adorable member of our fucking cast, apparently, the cutest thing ever, Matthew.
Hey, I'm having a trouble hide yesterday with the audio. I'm gonna try to put them up the tablet, okay?
All right, no problem. Greatly appreciate it. So, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things happened yesterday with our broadcast on the State of the Ray Bay. There will be no State of the Ray Bay until January 25th or 23rd, January 23rd. So, unfortunately, a lot of folks are going to miss out. A lot of folks are going to miss out on a lot of juicy information. What I'll do is I will make broadcasts, and then after the fact, I'll share them to Facebook. But unfortunately, anybody on Facebook will not be able to watch anything. I have been banned from Facebook because of some gregarious measures. Facebook has banned me for an entire month. Why in the world does this guy keep leaving and then coming back in?
Hey fam,
all right, so I've been banned from Facebook. I have no avenue on Facebook right now. There are powers at work. So I made a broadcast yesterday where there was a little bit of nudity, and Facebook didn't fucking like that. They were like, oh no, how dare you? But for some odd reason, they decided to allow those broadcasts to fucking come back on, but still keep me banned. So apparently there was something I did. And when you disagree with Facebook, they will punish you. See, now the ban started off as being 7 days, but because I disagreed with it and put in my exclamation there, it's not real nipples. It's not real boobs. It's not real nudity. Get bent. Get bent. I wish I had said that. I should have said it. Might as well have said it. They banned me for 30 fucking straight days. So you folks are going to just have to, on Facebook, are just going to have to enjoy this old ass content coming to you. Hopefully my friends will share the video and whatnot. Otherwise, let's get on with the fucking show. What's going on in our motherfucking lives, gentlemen?
Merry Christmas. Taking this I don't know, bro. Holidays, I gotta be honest, but like, I don't know. This year's a little different. I want some ghosts to shake me up, get the spirit started. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll have like a Nightmare Before Christmas.
Matthew, how's your Christmas going?
Mine working perfectly. I think iPads don't work good with StreamYard. That was the problem. Just in general, iPads don't work good with StreamYard.
Oh, well, yeah, I kind of figured that. Or yeah, it might have been just your technology.
This is the Amazon Fire tablet. It's perfect. It's gold. It's working good.
Awesome. So meanwhile, Saunders is still having issues with his technology up there in Canada land. Is Pastor Taylor even alive? That nigga is a whole fucking statue. Look at this motherfucker. You the only motherfucker I know that will sit here in a fucking conversation with people and be doing this shit. This is you. This is my impersonation of you. And you look so still and at peace while doing so. Now, I had to mute your mic because you got a lot of background noise there, buddy. I got you. How's it going, man?
Yeah, I assume it's Christmas in this motherfucker. Good. I got kids here and shit. It's a whole fucking merry episode of festivity.
All right,
My
so
first gift I open up is like great because that's a tradition of my family. You get some fucking clothes, you gotta wear it. The first thing you open, and I got this motherfucker. So I'm like, oh shit. They fucking fitted me up with a Christmas sweater this year.
all right, so ladies and gentlemen, Taylor, you missed out on the conversation yesterday.
What happened yesterday? Tell me about
Our
it.
federal government decided to get together, right? The Republicans and the motherfucking Democrats, they decided to get together and throw down the meatiest, the chunkiest of stimulus checks, $600. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? 600 fucking measly ass dollars coming from the stimulus packages that were signed into law.
I think
Whoa.
y'all need to get some motherfucking essential jobs and quit fucking depending on your goddamn government because they certainly don't care about your miserable ass.
All right.
Y'all need to get some essential employment.
What if the essential employment isn't out there?
But you better find something essential to do.
Not everybody can, not everybody can do labor work. Not everybody can do essential work. You got some lazy motherfuckers out there, Taylor.
Not everybody got lungs that operate and shit either, man. That's just how it goes.
And these essential jobs isn't exactly paying people to pay their bills. Minimum wage is still at $7.25 an hour. That's the federal.
You can immigrate to California where the minimum wage is higher. Do what you need to do.
But
Uncle Sam
the cost of living in California is high as fuck. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody moving to no fucking California. Well, that's the reason why it's so high in California. It's high for a reason.
You gotta eat it if you got the dough right meat. It's a famous Willie Guthrie saying. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah, I can dig that.
You can't make it out there where the minimum wage is, where the cost of living is low and you're still struggling. You got issues.
What do you think about the Democrats trying to throw the Republicans under the bus now all of a sudden after they went and voted on this bill? They voted on this bill. They got together with the Republicans. They voted on this motherfucker. And it was a unanimous decision to say, all right, everyone's getting $600 while we give the rest of the world $1.4 trillion. And we put a lot of money into these government projects and shit. But meanwhile, the people of the United States, which I think, I ain't surprised either. I'm fucking pissed off.
That's why you can't depend on those motherfuckers. They would do some shit like that.
I want to announce my topic.
What if they want to decide?
Episode. We each have on topics. Remember, Tyler, you want to talk about the vaccines and black people and Hispanics? And what race you want to talk about?
All right, that's cool. Let's talk about these motherfucking blacks and Hispanics.
My topic today is a giant news thing. I'm making a giant announcement. My announcement today is that I officially declared that I'm going to make a new denomination of Christianity, and I'm going to be the prophet of my denomination, and it's going to be called Human Animalism, Christian Human Animalism. I'm going to make my own denomination, and I already started working on doctorate already. I've been writing Facebook posts.
All right, thank you, Matthew. Greatly appreciate that. Congratulations.
Are you going to let me talk about it later? Let me talk about it later.
Our prime
I'm making my own religion. It's a denomination of Christianity, but it's obvious stuff. But I'm saying what's important about the religion and what makes sense. And I'm trying to say how to be a prophet, because I gotta make prophets of my religion, and I'm just sitting pretty because I'm not gonna be involved in it. I'm just gonna be like advisor, tell you if it makes sense. If it's real, people experience it.
Drowning your ass on out. Taylor, let's talk about these motherfucking these Hispanics. This vaccine. What you got for us? What you got for us? Vaccine?
Yeah, exactly, man. They want to test their product out on the fucking minorities, man. They probably I wouldn't be surprised if that shit was some fucking birth control, like the Israelis did. The Israelis already did that shit to the Ethiopians immigrating there. I wouldn't be surprised if they went around and fucking sterilized all these minorities and shit, because we're running out of white people. If you haven't noticed,
We're running out of white people.
I certainly have no interest in contributing to the Caucasian population, and I'm pretty sure most of right your sentient white people don't either, because they're a bunch of fucking idiots. And this is our solution to our birth rate is to sterilize the minorities. And that I guarantee you that's what's happening. That's why they don't elderly people ain't having no kids, so they're giving them that shit, and they're gonna make it available to minorities first.
But my thing is, if they're gonna make it available to minorities first, why Nancy Pelosi getting pumped up with that shit? She ain't a minority. She right.
That's what I'm saying, right? Man, they're not gonna have kids anyway. They're not gonna give the young people, right? They're like, well, we need to get the minority, right? It's birth control, man. The Israelis already did this shit.
That's pretty controversial.
And it's not only that; it's selling like hotcakes. This shit's selling like hotcakes. All right, it makes you go, hey, look. It's pretty convenient that we have this pandemic in a country where people spend multi-millions of dollars on the big pharma industry. So let's get everyone sick so they can buy a vaccine. Millions and millions of dollars put into this shit, man.
I thought they was gonna make this thing free of charge. Like people gonna get this vaccine for free.
Oh, sure. Sure. It comes out of our goddamn checks, man. And
I don't see Congress paying for their fucking vaccine shots right now. And if
who's paying for it? You think big pharma's just giving it to us for free?
Hell yeah, they had better. Hell yeah, because they've been taking money from the people for a very long time. They might as well fucking take a back pay. Why don't you go ahead and discuss this? I'll be right back. I do have to take a technical difficulty break.
Trying to reduce the population of African Americans.
All right, go ahead. Taylor, how do you hand over hosting privileges? Do y'all know how to do that?
No, I don't know how to do that. I know you can do it though. I don't know how.
This motherfucker came in. This bitch looking like kayfabe, like homosexual kayfabe.
Yeah, I have like 6 pairs of glasses that are my current prescription type. I plan on getting more. These like styles.
I gotta poop.
Wearing a hat. Didn't look good unless you have a hat on. It's like doesn't look like it's like dope. It's like doesn't look good. You have to have a hat on to wear these glasses.
It doesn't never look good, man. Never.
Yeah,
at least
these glasses, you need a hat to look good in these glasses.
At least it's cold enough for you to wear clothes.
And I want to get more glasses with the tint. I gotta make sure I have glasses because like I'm going. I know. I like just recently, I would like last year. I would like I want to have a lot of glasses.
I guarantee you that this vaccine caused reproductive harm. And that's exactly why they want to give it to minorities first, so we can catch up. We can catch up on the fucking white people, right? We can catch up, if you will. Well, not me. Don't include me in that bracket.
You said catch up to black people.
Well, not black people, minorities in general. Because they're not minority. If you go minorities, they become majority. Right? The white people. But like individual minorities, like black and Hispanic is minority. But if
when
all the minorities are majority.
When you combine all the minorities become the majority.
Yes, exactly.
That's like Democrat shit right there. That's like how the Democrats operate. They combine all the minorities and all of a sudden it's a majority.
And white people don't divide and conquer. Because we divided among ourselves. We want to divide ourselves. Like white people don't divide.
If you're cisgender, you're a minority. If you're a woman, you're a minority. There's all kind of ways you can get minorities. Only 2% of people are part of the majority.
We don't fight. It's like there's 2 white bozos down here. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Everybody's a minority. Like it's like impossible to get out of, like unless you're black, or if you're a woman, you're automatically a minority because even though there's more women than men, the women are the minority because like I don't know why it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense, but it does in the sense that us white folks we don't stand in solidarity. You're white and I don't fucking have nothing to do with you.
But Ty, you're a minority too.
Other than that,
you're a minority too.
How dare you assume my fucking ethnicity?
Yo, white, I got nothing to do with y'all except for that.
I identify as an Atlantean.
We don't stand together in solidarity, and that's why the only way for our race to progress is to divide the minorities up and shit, the black and Mexican, and
But Tyler,
that's
there is no middle class white American that would let you be part of the majority. You're not middle class. You are not middle class white American material, so they would not let you be part of the majority. They would say you're a minority because they don't want you to be part of the middle class white America.
No shit. We don't stand in solidarity. That's what I'm saying, and we don't need to because when we do, it don't produce nothing good. It produce a bunch of fucking like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre family. That's what happens when white people get all white. When they get right, too much mayonnaise isn't good for anything, and that's why white people tend to get sick of other white people and go invade other countries.
Yeah.
That's
That's
why. So the only way for us to progress, we get tired of it. So
this comes from the
only way to survive. Yeah, the only way for them. Yes, exactly. It's in our blood. We get sick of each other and go. We need to go find some other people.
From the Vikings, like from England, it doesn't happen in other countries but England. Other languages don't do that.
No, it's just culture. It's ingrained in our culture. Like white people don't get along.
White, not about being white, about in the English language, because there's white people that were other languages that are nothing like what we call white people. We're very confrontational people. It's not that we're confrontational. We assume conflict. We just always want to assume conflict. Our language is too contextual, not to assume conflict.
No, but you don't see white people. You don't see like 10,000 white people getting together to build a pyramid or anything like that. No, they fucking get fucking sick of each other and fight, and they'll be like, this part of they'll fight, and then they'll go, you know what, fuck this shit. Y'all can have this. And then someone would go, you know what, fuck fighting. Let's go fucking fight somebody else for a change. I'm sick of fighting these other white guys. Let's go fight someone else. These fucking stupid white people. Yes, we get critical of each other. And that's the thing. The only way for us, like the white race, to survive is to divide everyone else, because they have to be around other people, man. They're not xenophobes. It's anti-xenophobia. Because white xenophobes are the worst.
I agree with you. And if I ask a white person who understands me, if I ask them if they feel me, you bet that they feel what I'm saying, or no, they don't feel what I'm saying. A white person that understands me is like, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be like rare that they will feel what I'm saying.
You see, white people be saying stupid shit like Matthew. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't know what I'm saying.
I'm saying you have to be able to feel what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. White people are annoying as fuck. That's why we don't like to hang out with each other, man. We're fucking annoying.
I'm a very intuitive communicator.
It's annoying to hear some white people say some white people. Like I'm a white guy.
When I'm annoyed by white people saying shit like that.
I thought you were like,
you know what I'm saying? It's about things that I'm not saying. It's about context and content. It's about something that I'm not saying. Because if you know what I'm saying, that means there's something more that I'm insinuating that you have intuition to pick it up.
If you know what I'm saying, and I enunciate the ing at the end just like you do, but when you do it,
it's like, you know what I'm getting at. Because if I'm talking, if I'm trying to communicate,
I do the same shit you do. But for some reason, you are fucking annoying to me.
That's more complicated than what I'm saying. I'll ask if you know what I'm saying. Just if you know what the actual thing is, that the complicated thing that's more than what I'm saying. Because like they must feel me.
You're just saying it over and over again, and it doesn't get any less annoying, Matthew. And that's my point. White people get annoyed with each other. I get annoyed at hearing white people talking.
It's about communicating intuitively, intuition.
Wait,
intuitive communication.
Are you saying that black people are impervious to being annoying to white people?
No, they're not.
No, people are born too.
Yes, not
bad. That black people think that other black people get on their nerves.
No, but when Ray Bay gets all out of it in a high pitched voice and shit, like I'm amused a little bit. I'm like, yeah, man, I can't do that. Right? They can talk a high pitched voice and shit, and they don't sound gay. Like this motherfucker sound gay as fuck. The black people don't sound gay when they speak in the high pitched voice.
I am completely lost. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
We're completely lost because Ray Bay is not here. Ray Bay needs to get back and he'll put us back on track. He is our leader.
That's yeah, no, man, for real. White people get annoying. Like you don't get annoyed by the white people.
Like we got 3 guests and no host. Like there's no host.
Bro, this is weird. You're tripping me out. I have to admit, I've only ever really been annoyed by white people. I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah, exactly. It's true, man. Every white person in their mind know exactly what I'm saying. They're going, yeah, we know.
That's
we do the same shit.
It's because you know characteristics that go along with personality types. Like you got personality types and your characteristics of that personality type.
I'm the palest motherfucking Casper the Friendly Ghost here.
Yeah, right, bro. I'm way
paler. And I still get annoyed by the white people.
I'm way paler than you, dude. I'm Canadian. If I fucking showed you my legs right now, you guys would be blind. No, I'm not showing you my fucking legs.
I don't get like I'm easily exhausted. I would say I'm exhausted by people. Like I get exhausted by people.
But the white accent.
I have self-exhaustion. I get exhausted. I put my face. Tyler, I never get exhausted by you because you always entertain me. It's fun to talk to Tyler because I'm always entertained by what I say entertains me.
What did you my other piece of cocoa?
It's never bored talking to Tyler.
Eat it. Do you eat the other piece?
You also
It's about.
There was an incident with
What happened with this incident?
Fucking hilarious.
I love Tyler because I can never hurt his feelings.
It's
it's impossible to hurt Tyler's feelings. That means I can always be comfortable with him. I love that. It's impossible. It's gonna be impossible to hurt Tyler's feelings. That's why I love him.
Yeah, you fucking said some magic, said some gay shit.
Yeah, Matthew did. He was like, I love you, but he's like, I love you too.
No, what did you do?
I love you too. I love you.
Yeah. What'd you do with the other piece of those?
What the fuck you want?
What'd you do with the other piece of those?
I don't know.
He's not exhausted. He's not annoyed. He's exhausted. And for someone that thought that, yeah.
I told you to take that from him, man.
I took the soda away from him.
Take it away from him. Tell me about what happened with Brutus.
All right, so what's been going
on? We've been talking about how annoying white people are. But what happened with this Brutus?
Brutus? So yeah, so this dude pops on the video yesterday and shit. Matter of fact, let's take a look at that. Hold on. Let me look that on up. Yeah. It's fucking amazing, Taylor. It's fucking amazing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna watch a video. I don't think we'll get copyright on it, but yesterday, you guys, your favorite shit posters and all the internet were fucking showcased on this cute little channel called Spoof Star.
Oh yeah, watch the video we were on when we were on. That was amazing. I'm pretty sure we won. We have to see who wins and see if you think the Troublemaker won the show.
No shit, Matt. Thanks.
Yeah, we won.
Right.
I love you.
I love you too. So here we go. Let me.
Let's see what y'all did. Let's see what you do. I already know Matt proposed.
All right, so before I start this video off, there's let me remove this fucking banner too because I got this banner just hanging out here in the middle.
He's playing with people and he wanted to play with us. He wanted to come on and play with us. It was very good. I love you.
I know, right?
You can't do nothing without doing something gay. Let's see this.
Oh, bro! And when I watched the video, when Ray Bay's finally like, "Who the fuck is this, dude?" It kills me, and he's just like, "Who the fuck is this?" And even Buddy.
I broke it down from. I said, I think he's someone we know. I was being like, I know. You're someone that we know.
Yeah, this is the bull from what's his fucking face? Bigfoot.
Someone that you know
from fucking Howard Stern show, apparently. But here we go. So this guy is just doing pranks and shit on people and shit.
Yeah, he was using a soundboard with audio clips from a guy from the Howard Stern show. And he pushed the button to say the things. Push the button says that. Push the button says that.
भाई हमारे साथ जुड़ चुके हैं या राइट को करने की मैंने आपका वीडियो शेयर कर हेलो how are you हाँ जी bro thanks
I'm in New York. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. I'm touching my balls. I'm even fingering my asshole and it's starting to bleed.
thanks for joining our
I beat
stream
the shit out of my wife last night. I think the cunt's dead.
please visit our channel
More than me after that. Then I went gay for a while. You got a big cock? Can I suck it?
So essentially, what we got is we have like a fucking troll, somebody within our own vein, our own fucking community, fucking trolling motherfuckers in their stream yards and shit. And this guy, he's bounced around. He did a couple of foreigners in the beginning.
My name is Brodex.
How are you?
Hello.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
in New
yeah,
York.
Say it again, Matt.
The international StreamYard are trying to figure out what he's saying. Like they don't understand the English. They think he might be a good boy. They just they don't understand him. But, oh man, it's funny when you think about that perspective.
Yeah, we're gonna have him back on one of these days, so you guys can have a debate, okay, Matt?
I'm saying why it's funny to think about how the international people don't know what he's saying, and they think he's like a sweet old man, like a old man.
The next round of stimulus will be
I beat the shit out of my wife last night. I think the cunt's dead.
Oh.
Did he get that bitch back? Yeah, he sure did. Look like that same chick.
How are you
Fuck
doing?
you in the ass.
How are you doing?
I'm even fingering my asshole and it's starting to bleed.
It's strange because like these motherfuckers is like they don't know what the fuck he's saying and shit. So like that right there lets me know English ain't their first fucking language. But he goes on and proceeds to harass a few folks.
Arabic. I need to talk about Arabic.
Here, let's here's more clear. Oh, that wasn't
Spanish. Spanish. Understand Spanish. Spanish.
Here we are.
And Asian.
So here's where he came in on us, Taylor.
Where did you
Sounds like Jim DeMatt.
I'm like,
you waiting for longer than that? Go back to the
Matt, you shut the fuck up.
I don't know why I jumped around like that, but that's nice.
You want
I
to
didn't even
talk?
think about it. I was like, as soon as you were like, wait, are we bright? I was like, oh, the titties. I'm like, this should be a band.
The fucking titties. Hello? Hello, Brutus.
Hello?
Hello, Brutus.
Oi!
I'm in New York.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
I'm in New York.
Congratulations.
I lost a dog.
Oh, you did?
I really love that dog.
Well, thank you, Brutus. How did you find my show, sir?
It's just hard to say it is because I can't read, remember?
You can't read?
No.
He's asking
How did you spell your name then, David? If you can't read, how did you spell your name?
Is this Jim?
This video was streaming 6 different places. Where did you see it streaming at?
Sounds like Jim DeMatt.
I beat the shit out of my wife last night.
No, that's not true.
I think the cunt's dead.
It's fucking Uncle Ben by Ben.
I went gay for a while.
It's Uncle Ben.
You got a big cock?
Yeah, I definitely do. It's 7 inches.
Can I suck it?
Nah, sorry, I don't like. I don't know. An older gentleman looking like Santa Claus sucking my dick.
Bro, why don't you shave that mustache and then we'll talk? That's a little long, dude. I don't have a big cock. I got a little tiny pistachio. I don't think it'd make it through that beard, bro.
I want the dog. Do you have a dog I can fuck?
No.
Bro, if you want to fuck the dog, you got to start working for dreams to reality.
Don't hang up, fuckface.
Wait, that's Jim. That's Jim. Hey, Jim, what's going on?
So I thought it was Jim because he called me fuckface.
All right. Calm down there, Brutus.
It's got to be Biff.
I'm in New York.
You're in New York, Brutus. So, so can I ask you a question, Brutus? Do you like the Governor Cuomo very much?
Yeah.
What do you think about the guy?
Dumb bitch.
Facts. He is a dumb bitch.
At
I'm even fingering my asshole and it's starting to bleed.
At Tubute.
It's a brute.
Who is it?
At Tubute. You think he's a dumb bitch?
Is it you, Brutus?
What?
Oh, my fault. It's you, Brutus.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's from Shakespeare. Shakespeare said at Tubute. That's the famous line.
My name is Brutus.
A famous play by Shakespeare. William Shakespeare wrote a play called.
My mind's still a little foggy. It's one of them. I had enough coffee.
And Brutus was like the heroic character. He was like the hero of the play.
Didn't he betray Caesar?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That sounds good.
The main
Some fucking hero he was.
No, but Caesar was evil. Caesar was an evil king. Brutus was being good to him all along to the break the
Okay.
Hot finger in your ass.
Oh,
So,
Talk dirty to me.
hey, so Brutus, are you excited about the new stimulus check coming out?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about it? What are your feelings on it? This detail.
I'm gonna fuck you in the ass.
Best answer ever, motherfucker. Best answer ever.
I lost a dog.
Yo, so Brutus.
Dog I can fuck?
Oh, look at this. Who the fuck is this?
Hey, motherfucker, stop hanging up on me.
Who the fuck is this?
We think this is somebody that we know. Do we know
This
you?
is somebody we know.
It's a Spook Bar, new YouTube channel. I just prank people on StreamYards and record it.
Okay.
Oh, for real?
Bitch.
Yeah, I'll send you a link.
Thanks, man. You are awesome.
Thanks, man. You're the first people that kick me out, man. I'm gonna shout you guys out. Let me end this and then I'll post the video and send it to you.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Can we ever be on your?
So yeah,
Yeah, this
That's,
you said he has a shit show too.
and then Matt started gushing on.
right.
I think he has a channel that's like the shit show.
Matt wasn't interested because you could tell this motherfucker muted his fucking mic. Matt got uninterested after a while because he muted his fucking mic. As soon as Bull said something, you know.
Well, because I knew it was a joke. I didn't want to participate in it because if I was gonna say stupid stuff, I couldn't plan right what I was gonna say.
I wanted you to play the fuck along, Matt. I wanted to play along with him even more. I wish he didn't fucking
I was like, yeah, you know,
reveal
suck my
his
dick.
fucking cause now.
I was afraid to sound like gay. Like, I wanted him to suck my dick. I wasn't gonna do that. I don't know.
Yeah, Magic can suck his own dick. He don't need Brutus.
When I act gay, it's because I want other people to be comfortable, not because people make me uncomfortable. When I get, it's to make other people uncomfortable, not myself.
Well, you said
Like I say, I love you. I'll blow you kisses. I'll blow you.
Yeah, I got mute you on that one. You going back? Come on, bro. You don't be gay just to embarrass yourself, Matthew. I mean, just to embarrass other people or make people feel uncomfortable. That's not why
That's
It's not to embarrass people. It's not to embarrass people. It's affection. I'm an affectionate person. I like friends that I can be affectionate with. But it's not supposed to be gay. If it feels that way because it's funny a little bit, but it's affection. It's not that. It's not like I was being struck. Remember, I got here, looked right in his face. I was looking at it. I was looking at him. I'd be like, we think of someone we know, and it was good. Cause I was like, I'm right up on you, like looking at what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think it was someone we know. I thought it was someone else because he didn't act. It didn't feel like he knew us. If it was a soundboard, he didn't know us because we don't know how friends would do this. It would have been more like it would have been more real if it was someone that knew us.
Okay.
I thought it was a strange. I thought it was just a joke. Someone that cooked the link. So I'm like, that's why I said, if we think we're someone that you know, are we someone that we know? Because I was feeling, I don't think we know him. But it's good though, because I like him. I think we could be on his show. If he has a shit show, we could be on it. But if I'm gonna be on the butt of a joke, I have to like the joke to be the butt of it. And like my friends, I can be the friend of my butt. I can be the butt of my friend's joke. I don't like to be a butt if it means a joke that if I can't control the joke, I don't want to be the butt of it.
Well, then that means
I was hoping that exorcism was gonna go somewhere.
Yeah,
I have to admit, it's like this is gonna be good.
Yeah, we got. We're gonna have that exorcism one of these days, and that possession.
When I put that joke, that means be good to you. Be good to you.
Maybe we can do this right now. Maybe we can do this right now.
I want his love. I said I love. He told me he loved me too at the end. I remember when he was being himself. I told him I love him, and he told me he loved me too.
Who?
The guy that was when he actually was himself at the end. I said I love you. After he said he shared a link with us, I said I love you, and he told me he loved me too.
He said that for real,
hey, guys.
He said he loved me too.
Guys, I'm almost positive that if enough of us like contact somebody and are like, "Hey, I think we have a friend who is possessed by a fucking demon," and like maybe fabricate some shit. I think we can get a legitimate exorcism from some sort of religious sect. I'm almost positive.
If anything,
enough, they'll be like, "Oh, see,
it's smart. It's smart. Someone that died in the future that knew me from the past. Someone that knew me from the past that died in the future. It might be that, and it might be an archangel. It might be. It's intelligent. It used to be a demon, but now it's actually intelligent. It's an intelligent creature. It's an intelligent soul. I have intelligent souls, but they're not demons. They're intelligent and they're smart about being good to people. That's why I'm good to people, even if they help me out.
But Matthew, see now you do have to. All right, so you said you struck me on something that you said about the bull pulling the prank on us and shit. Like that's how a prank is supposed to work. You're not really supposed to be in on the fucking joke. You know what I'm saying?
But
like if it's a random prank like that,
I wasn't gonna be below.
I can't believe you got fucking offended.
I wasn't offended.
Oh, wait,
I was not offended.
I'm not allowed to yell and scream.
I know how it would be embarrassed if I was offended. I just didn't want to participate, and that's like I knew I was being myself participating. I don't act stupid like he was being. I wasn't gonna play like that, but I was giving myself. I'm gonna act stupid like me, not not just mirroring. I'm not gonna mirror what he's doing.
Yeah. All right. So you were a normal person. That's why the mo.
Yeah, I know. I don't mirror. If something's not up to my standards, I'm not gonna mirror it. Because that's what I do. Okay. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do. If I'm not gonna be good for myself, I'm proud of myself, but I'm proud of how I behave. I'm proud of being myself, and I'm not gonna mirror behavior that's not up to my standards of how I hold myself.
This is you, and this is Et Brutus.
But when he came up, when Brutus was being himself, it was here. When he was being his character, he was down here. But when he was being himself, it was good. And I told him I love you, and he told me I love you too.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to fucking prank works, dog, or shit posting works.
I'm still waiting for.
I obey a law that makes me God.
I'm still waiting for Matthew to pull. I'm still waiting for Matthew to pull a doofy.
I'm really offended by your logic here, Matthew. I'm sorry. I'm offended by your fucking logic. I find it to be discriminatory. I find it to be discriminatory. How dare you?
If he's funny based on how he's talking and having an equal conversation is beneath me. I'm not having an equal conversation. And he was not having a normal conversation. He was having a conversation that was beneath him too. That's why he's pushing buttons. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna have a conversation that's beneath me. But as soon as it gets at my level, I'll have the conversation.
All right, Matt McSnob.
I love you.
McSnob. Matthew
Matthew Mr.
Snob.
Knob. It's Brett
That's your
Angel.
new name, Matthew Snob.
Matthew Knob. It's like turning the knob of the door and you open it up
Yeah,
and you
but
go
your
inside
name
the
is
door.
Matthew Snob.
I am a door and I have a knob and you can open it and come inside me.
Your name is Matthew Snob.
I have a knob. Girls can turn my knob and come inside me. I'm a door. It's like a doorknob, and you come inside the doorknob. You open it up and you go inside.
Go ahead. What are you gonna say, Taylor?
This motherfucker said that shit 3 fucking times in a row. Did you get it?
Yeah.
But I said
I got
different
it.
ways.
It
Only
never
girls
got
can come
any
inside
more
me.
or less gay. Each time you said it.
But no, if a girl comes inside you anyway, either the physical way or
You
the spiritual
don't
way,
have to
it's not
say
gay.
it a 4th time.
Matthew
If a girl
Snob.
comes
You
inside you the
cannot,
spiritual way,
Mr.
that's
Snob.
perfectly fine.
Mr. Snob. You are not allowed to make jokes like that. Okay. All right, you are not allowed to make jokes like that. If you
Yeah,
find yourself
9/11
above
jokes.
somebody making jokes and shit like that on that level, you're not allowed to make jokes like that.
But it
How
sounds
dare
true,
you?
but in reality, it's actually extremely condescending. You get that, right?
And
Yeah,
especially
you're a condescending ass nigga, man. You be condescending the shit out of people and whatnot. Like that's really.
I'm good with that. I'm a cute boy, but that's how cute boys. That's how cute boys take their power. And girl,
Whoa.
that's like a girl being cute like that. That'd be good. That's why I want a girl that's like me. A girl that knows why being powerful would be a team. If I get a girl that knows why being cute is like a dominant way, and we can like take over the world together. I want a girl who's gonna take over the world with me. I'm gonna take over the world, and we're gonna be the God and goddess of the new world. We're gonna be king and queen of the earth.
Man,
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna be perfectly honest with you. You were the combination. If Ali G, right, fucked McLovin in the ass and he shit out a cum bubble and it somehow gestated, it became Matthew.
Yo, Matthew, if you had highlights, that hat would look good on your head right now. But you don't have no fucking highlights. You need some blonde highlights, my nigga. Oh God, I feel like I got
that was being started.
This motherfucker is Millhouse with all the fucking testosterone sucked out of his body.
I have testosterone. I'm very gothic.
Millhouse.
The way I'm dark, I'm dark, but I'm not like Marshall, but I'm dark.
No, Mr. Snob, I'm dark.
He's Millhouse.
That's racist.
I'm gothic. I'm gothic like the
Cultural
gargoyles that God
appropriation
would
at its finest, ladies and gentlemen.
That's I came up with this quote. I said I am gothic like the gargoyles that guard medieval church cathedrals.
No,
right.
he said
Go
I
ahead,
got a knob. I got the knob. You can come and find me. And he's like, hey, who is gay pride? Because no one laughed at him. So he's like, I got the knob. You can come inside. I got the knob so you can open me and come inside me.
That was a joke about girl boy strap on pornography. A girl boy strap on pornography, not gay. There's nothing gay. It's a girl boy strap on thing.
There's nothing gay about it.
You can start gay people, but it's a girl boy point of view strap on pornography. And we can start the gays and make a lot of money. I'll be good, but I'll care about people. I care about people's hearts and their souls.
You're not allowed to make gay jokes and you're not allowed to make 9/11 jokes. My daddy died in 9/11. He's the best pilot in all of Saudi Arabia. And I'll miss him.
But
yo, wait.
Bro,
you can't do that. Oh my gosh!
Merry motherfucking Christmas.
I'm dead. I had to let that y'all marinate for a second. I was sitting like, what? Hey, that was a good one, Taylor. You are a fucking genius, man.
I don't think I understand the joke. It went over my head because I was the gay jokes. But listen, girl boy strap on pornography is not gay. Girl boy strap on point of view pornography. There's nothing gay about that.
Matthew, I want to be perfectly clear with you. You are not the arbiter of anything, let alone straightness.
Yeah.
I'm the arbiter of straightness, yes.
No, you're not even the arbiter of gayness. Because we've had other gay people and they don't know how to get to your level of gay.
Okay. That's helping me out, Tyler. That we're getting at the root of the problem.
All right. Now I'm not going to make cash judgment on you, Matthew. I don't know if you're gay or not. I don't even think you are gay. I just think you're a fucking snob, and that's why your new name is Matthew Snob. You're like a snob in your own right, though. Please embrace that. Embrace that. As a matter of fact, you already embraced it. You already just straight up said, "I'm a fucking snob, dog. I'm condescending."
I know. I'm a loyal and faithful friend because I love you. I'm faithful and loyal friend. I'm good to people. I'm good to people, and by being, I'm saying I'm pretentious, and the way I'm good to people, the way I'm good to people is better than other people. That's my dominance. The way I'm good to people is better than other people, and that's my dominance. That's how I'm dominant.
You're good to people because 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 you're good to
I said twice because it's twice as nice. You have to understand what it means though. By being good to people, I'm being dominant in the situation. That's why I'm better than people. The way I'm good to people is dominant in any situation, and that's why I'm better than people.
Matthew, let me say something to you real quick. Let me say something to you. That right there, what you just said out your face, was a whole bunch of white privilege. Okay? That was a whole bunch of white privilege. You need not say that with your white ass. I don't need you're sounding real dickish when you say things like that.
But I don't identify as white.
But you are. And it's very problematic
I bet you
that you are saying that with a black man in the room.
I'm so you love me, Ray Day.
Yeah, I'm just man. I don't fuck.
I know you love me. Look,
hey, but seriously, seriously,
he has the same cultural identity as me. When it comes to cultural identity, white people would not look at me because I have the same cultural identity as they does. Nobody has my cultural identity because I look
plenty of people with your cultural identity. There's plenty of half Japanese, half white people. There's half Japanese, half black people out here in the world. Kimora Lee Simmons, she's one.
My parents did not really raise me to be any kind of way because my dad is half Japanese. He didn't grow up speaking English good. He doesn't talk very good. My mom doesn't talk express herself a lot. So basically growing up, I would see attributes. I would acquire attributes like anything I like from the kids in middle school, like in urban school, like my best friend, the R&B romantic ideals, the Hispanic cultural society in college, like the Hispanic things. I have more black and black church, apostolic church. I have more black and Hispanic cultural influences than white. Like I went to swing dancing in the past 10 years, but swing dancing is the closest to a very strong white influence I have in my life. But
what does a white culture look like? What does a white culture entail?
It's not race. Cultural is not race. Like when you say it's thought of as this kind of race, but it's a cultural identity is like the people you associate with is your culture. And if you're a white person hanging around with black people, you're not really different. But you're like the cuter one. Like I'm like the cutest one when I hang out with black people because I'm different.
Bagpipes and kilts are probably white culture.
Who you associate with,
that's probably
when it comes to who you associate with, the more different you are, the more cute you are, but you still have the same culture. You have the culture, like a mixture of cultural identities. Like I have my honor comes from something weird, but it's still good. I have a lot of cultural influences, and my because I acquire attributes. I'm trying to acquire suicide girl attributes. Now I'm learning girl psychology from suicide girls. And I'm learning a lot of things about girl psychology from observing suicide girl psychology that I admire. The thing that I admire, I try to absorb attributes that into myself about the being cute and stuff like that. The being cute and having power in that way, that's good. And that's also being pleasant. But I shape myself by acquiring attributes that I admire.
All right, I'm gonna mute you real quick so you can breathe for a second, Matthew. You go on these little tangents and shit, and I'll be watching you turn blue in the face. Go ahead, James. What you guys say, brother? I want you to speak, man. I think his Wi-Fi. I think his shitty ass Wi-Fi might have dropped. I think he has that CenturyLink bullshit.
Bro, I was looking for a fucking cord to plug my keyboard in, and I just spilt this random Pyrex dish filled full of water sitting under the air conditioner I didn't see. And one hell of a fucking mess. God damn it. And then I came back and Taylor was gone.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, I thought that this whole entire time I thought you were trying to get a word in edgewise and shit. Matthew was just going on and on. I gotta shut him off for a second. Breathe, man. Suck on that inhaler.
What was Taylor saying about the stimulus check?
So he said he don't care. You know Taylor, he don't really give a shit. He don't give a fuck about no stimulus check, talking about people being lazy and all this extra shit. I'm like, that ain't no people being lazy. They said they're gonna send us out a motherfucking stimulus check. Send us out a stimulus check. They working. Here's the issue that I have with our government is that they make these budgets and then they send all this money out to the world, but they say they got nothing for us, the people who live in the country. How y'all able to send out all this money? Huh?
It's your money.
Right, that's the crazy part. They say they ain't got no money for us, but they got money for fucking Pakistan. I keep picking on Pakistan. Let me stop picking on Pakistan. They got billions. They got billions for Egypt and motherfucking South Asia.
I'll be right back. I have to go make pee.
We didn't need to know, but that's cool.
I'm really tempted to put that motherfucker on a timeout, like half an hour, just for saying that shit on the fucking air, like.
Robo Kitties.
Oh my gosh, man! What the fuck Taylor doing? Like he just bounced the shit. Fucking died. Did he die?
Yeah, bro. How long was he gone for? Like he was. Like I don't mean like tonight. Like I mean it's been a while since I saw him alive. Then all of a sudden I saw him opening presents out of nowhere.
Oh, he's been doing shit. I've been watching him. I've been watching his little fucking shit on YouTube and whatnot. So he has been active. He's been doing like his little preaching and all that. You know, kind of like, we're trying to do these little solo act things. I don't know what the fuck's going on though. Faggot.
I'm probably about to fucking pass out myself. It's 2:23 in the morning. I gotta get up early and open presents.
All right, let's see if these niggas want to hop in this
sick fucking rapping job too.
Invite some Muslims on into this chat. Let's see if we can get some Muslims added to this chat. Have Matthew come up in here. It's looking real spicy up in this John. Real spicy in this John.
Oh shit. I should message one of my fucking oldest trolls from Flat Earth and wish him Merry Christmas. I just thought of him because I thought of my mug collection. And he was trying to send me mugs. And I was like, bro, I'm not going to give you my motherfucking address. I'm like, the first time I met you, you were calling me a cocksucker and you wished I was dead. Like, fuck that.
Oh, somebody died?
Yeah, me on the inside. I'm dead on the inside, man.
You are dead on the inside, my nigga. It's terrible. I'm hoping one of you motherfuckers. Oh, go ahead. What was you saying?
Oh, I was just saying, but it makes me impervious. I'm dead, but impervious.
Man, that shit yesterday was fucking crazy. That was the craziest fucking thing. I was just like, wow. See, if Taylor had been there, it would have been even like it would have just been fucking wild. It'd have been fucking wild. I don't even know if I'd have stayed on for like fucking 3 hours and shit.
I have a feeling Taylor would have recognized the soundboard. He would have been like, "That's Brutus from fucking."
Yeah.
You probably watches Howard Stern.
Right.
I've watched Howard Stern since like 1999.
I'm like, is Howard Stern even on the air? Like that's some weird. That's some off the wall shit.
It's a good movie. The movie Private Parts, the story about how he got his whole start is fucking actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's based on a book. Private Parts is. Yeah, I think that was. I read the book. Private. Yeah, that's based on his like autobiography or some shit like that. Yeah.
So is that a real video of Donald Trump saying this is what they planned and this is in the bill?
What's that?
When there's a video of Donald Trump reading out a COVID relief bill and talking about the money going to Egypt, the money going to here, the money going to there, and the $600 thing. That's fucking real.
That's real. That's real. They have this. They had a government spending bill and the Corona relief package. They put them together and voted on them at the same exact time. They voted on both of those just so they can push out the Corona relief package was the icing on top of this fucking cake of $1.4 trillion that they were sending out to the rest of the world. The issue that people are having right now is that you guys package this together with money that's going out to the rest of the world, $1.4 trillion. What's coming in the Corona relief package, the stimulus checks that you're going to send out to everyone in the nation is $600 a piece. Everybody might not get this check. Everybody might not apply for this, be able to apply for this check, might not be applicable for this fucking check. Because, you know, we have some people in this country that are either albeit lazy, unable to fucking go to a computer and say, hey, this is this and this and this. The government might not have their fucking information right up to snuff. Not everybody fills out the fucking census. I know I don't. I'm an undocumented person. Well, technically, I am a documented person. I have a social security number. I also file taxes. So I'm automatically documented. I don't see why in the world I need to fucking fill out a fucking census if I pay taxes and I have a social security number. So that's bullshit. When they have that fucking census, they only do the census so they can fucking jury rig districts politically out here in this fucking country. So they can make a certain district. If they got like a whole bunch of Democrats living in one district, they're gonna make that a Democrat district so that they can win in their state a little easier than they would if they won by if they just went by a popular vote.
So you have members of office or whatever that go around after mailing an envelope that say you got to fill out a census, and if you don't fill it out, somebody shows up at your door and knocks and says you fucking have to do this.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to fill out that fucking census.
Here it's like that. Somebody will fucking show up at your door and threaten you with legalities. But I don't believe you. Like, it scared my wife into doing it. I was like, I don't want to fucking do that shit. I ripped mine in half, threw it out. It's like,
yeah, I wouldn't fill out no damn census. First and foremost, I pay taxes. I already have my information.
To be honest, I did end up filling it out, but my answers were really sarcastic.
Shit, I'd have straight up told him. I'd have been like, nah. Look at these niggas, man.
I shaved my face.
None of your business, written on the answer cards and shit.
My beautiful beauty mark.
Kevin, did you just shave? Kevin Federline, did you just go in there and shave your mustache?
Christ.
Yeah, I shaved my face.
Just now?
Yeah.
I gotta shave my neck. Look at this shit. I look like a 70s vagina. Looks like a 70s porn underneath my chin.
From now on, we're gonna call my birthmark my beauty mark. This is my beauty mark. It's so beautiful you can see it.
Bro, that looks like somebody hit you in the lip with a hot frying pan.
It's a beauty mark. I bet you no one else in the world has this mark. I'm the only person in the world that has this mark on his face. It's
like somebody busted a nut on your lip and shit, and they had herpes and whatnot, and shit just fucking stayed in there. Like a herpes stain. Like a herpes sore that just was like around for a very long time.
How is that red? Above starts above my lip and goes up to my nose. How is that red? And there's no bump. It's just red skin. My red skin. That's my red skin.
All right, we know
I'm a red.
You're a red skin. I come from. Why are you giving me the finger right now?
I'm an alien. You know what alien red? I'm an alien red. 'Cause
Look at this goddamn inbred motherfucker out here giving out middle fingers and shit.
Yeah, I just put him with my middle finger.
Hills have eyes, looking ass lip, man. Why the hell did you fucking shave, man? You need to put some facial hair back on that motherfucker.
Because it's beautiful. I wanted to make it beautiful by the end of the video. Because
Saunders and I, we don't shave because we know what our face is like.
I look better. I like this.
Without the teeth, I look horrible shaved. Like my head is squished. The beard hides my sunken in face from the lack of teeth. I'm gonna be getting them in like a few months, so I'll stop creeping everybody out. But I might actually open an alt account first, and then for a few months fuck around with people because it won't sound like me like they used to be. So just throw an accent on me, fucking boom.
I have a problem where I only take a bath like 1 shower a week. I only bathe once a week, and that's the problem I need to work on. And but the problem is I don't think I get dirty. I think everything around me gets dirty. I don't think I've never. I'm getting 3 or 4 days. I feel like everything else is gradually getting dirtier from day to day. And once the world gets too dirty, I have to take a shower and make it clean again.
Okay.
Bro, I don't see the sense of showering until your asshole starts itching anyway.
But I can work on that. There's a lot of spiritual teachers talk about how you don't need more than 1 or 2 showers a week. Because that's how you feel when you start feeling clean enough. It's like you just feel clean. It's like, but unless I get sweaty, I just don't sweat. I don't do nothing. If I'm sweaty, I'll take a shower.
I mean, I do miss some days. I just don't go a whole fucking week without showering. Though. I'm gonna be real. I can't go a whole week.
But I just feel so clean all the time. I'm pure. My purity makes me feel clean.
Soaking is something that people should do, like on a normal. Like Romans used to do it, like Roman soldiers and shit. They get back off of that and they soak, man. People don't do that enough. And like apparently fucking you got like a lot of fucking dead skin on your body, man. And all those fucking like you can't really tell on black people, but on red people, all those red fucking when you start getting red spots and shit like that, that's because you got fucking dead shit on you.
That's right. You can't tell on black people.
Yeah, fucking white people get pizza skin. Is that what you call it? What would you call that? Like, have you ever seen back knee on a white person, man? Like, it's like, God damn, that's fucking scary. Looks contagious.
I'd be like, yo, how these niggas walking around living with backs like that? I'd be looking at my John all the fucking time just to make sure I don't have any back knee going on.
That industry makes billions of dollars.
I can never tell. That's why I need to get in a relationship so I can have a woman watching my back and shit. And watch
bro, have you ever had a chick sneak up behind you and fucking pop a good goiter on your back while you're in the mirror and you're just like, ah?
No.
If talking back, I promise I'll be for this topic. I feel bad. I feel guilty for making Tyler go away.
All right, put your legs down, dog. Showing your ass and shit. Like we already got enough. We're already in enough trouble for sexual content on here.
Bro, if Santa knows if he's not gonna come.
I'll message Tyler. I'm sorry.
Live stream on there.
Say that again, Saunders.
Santa knows if we're sleeping or whether we're awake, and I don't think he's gonna come give us presents.
That's true. It's true. All right, what was you saying, Matt?
If Tyler comes back, I'll be quiet. I'm telling you, if you come back, I'll be quiet and well behaved.
I don't think he was. I don't think he left because of you. I mean,
well behaved. He is a valued member. He's a valued friend.
But he's celebrating Christmas at the moment, Matt. So calm down.
Tyler gives me confidence in myself. Because
celebrating this nut ass holiday because he's a nut ass Christian.
I don't make people uncomfortable.
Opening presents with his kids and shit.
Tyler gives me confidence in myself. He gave me the confidence to come out of the closet as a lesbian.
Like I'm gonna be real with you, man. Get some fucking highlights. Get some highlights if you're gonna be rocking that hat like that. You remember back in like the early 2000s and shit, late 90s, when the motherfuckers had the highlights and shit.
Frosted tips and shit.
Right.
Wait,
frosted tips. That's what they're called. Frosted tips, not highlights yet.
You guys remember Cisco, the thong song with the silver?
I'd share that song right now, but unfortunately, I don't want to get this video copyright claim because
For my senior year of high school, I dyed my hair. I dyed my hair
let
bright
me
orange.
see the
I had neon
dawn,
orange hair.
baby.
High school. That's your high school for the summer.
Yeah, that was the high school jam right there. Shit, I was like ninth grade when that came out. 8th or 9th grade, one of them ages. That was that jam.
What song?
The thong song, dog.
Well, I think I'm older than. Well, I don't know if I'm older than or not. I'm trying when that came out.
Girl,
I might
like
be a
what?
senior when that came out.
What? Shit, how does
Or Pittsburgh College.
you know,
It's baby moving butt. Guys like what?
Baby got butt.
And then you sing it again, and then you sing it again.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, all
And
right.
then you sing it again.
That was my
Guys
jam.
like what? Baby, move your butt, and then you sing it again, and then you sing it again.
Oh, and then you sing it again. And then you sing it again. Baby, that dong.
It's ooh that breath,
Girls like what? No, wait, no. Guys like what? I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck that. That song was the fucking jam back in the day, man. I miss when music was like.
I think thighs like what? Not guys or girls. Thighs. Her thighs are like what?
Oh,
Her
thighs are like what?
Her thighs are like what?
Matt, how do you know the lyrics to this fucking song?
I heard it several times.
You are blacker than me. Your black ass.
That's not really marking blackness, dog. That's not. We were talking about blackness.
I grew up in the hood.
We talk about unrecognizable 90s, like unrecognizable artists.
Of course, I was listening to like Q102 and shit. Hey, y'all get Q102 out there in fucking York?
Like my blackness goes like Levert's album whole scenario. I'm gonna use that and talk about my blackness. Levert whole scenario.
We're gonna have a question and answer time. I need you to answer questions, but I need you to answer the questions that's asked of you. Okay. All right. First question. I think it's really my only question. Do y'all have Q102 in York, Pennsylvania?
What's Q102?
Okay, no. Then that's the answer is fucking no. All right, thank you. All right. Question time is over with.
Bro, look at my funny rapping job with my wife. Yeah. I did that shit. Oh yeah.
I remember Comic View.
Here, let me.
I used to watch Comic View every night.
Okay, yeah, that is a nice rap. Matthew, you don't get any black cards for fucking watching motherfucking Comic View and shit, dog.
No, but Gary Owens was my favorite host, and Gary Owens came to my college. I saw Gary Owens live. The only white host of Comic View for a year. That he was my favorite host. And that let me explain why that gives him credit for blackness. Because I'm white and he's white too, and I'm saying he was white and able to be the host of Comic View, and because I'm genuine, be like I like him, without being like so insecure about whether or not he's white or black. That gives me credit for my blackness.
Yeah, you'll never be black, dog.
I'm insecure about that. Come on, that's a touchy subject. I'm insecure about how I'm not black.
Actually, I'm almost positive if Matthew's a liberal,
I'm not insecure anymore.
Black man in 2020. I'm almost positive. He can identify as a black woman in 2020, I think. I'm not sure.
When I was younger, I was insecure. Right now, I don't care so much. Like, I don't care. I'm being myself is better than anything else. Like, if being myself is not black, I'm so better at being myself than what you think about what blackness is.
You guys want to see something fucking dope? Watch this mug.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's pay attention to this mug.
Wait, give me a minute.
Looks like we have what looks like a crack and heroin-like substance going into this glass. Oh no, this is sugar and coffee. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, it's normal.
a lot of glare.
Is that instant coffee?
Yeah. Don't judge me.
I'm judging the shit out of you. You reading my mind because I'm judging the shit out of you right now. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga drinking instant coffee. That shit is disgusting. But okay. More power to you.
Put in a Venom.
Oh, is that one of those like, oh, is that one of them cups that like when you heat it up? Oh, okay, I see it now. Is that Deadpool? No, that's Spider-Man. Oh, all right, that's pretty dope.
This one's Deadpool.
And what are they like when they heat up? The picture shows on there or some shit.
Yeah, they're it's temperature change. I think I can actually change.
Ah, wow. I haven't seen anything like that since I was like fucking like 5 and shit. Are you making it cold? I don't think it's gonna work. You have hot coffee in there right now.
I have got something like that in Loot Crate. My Loot Crate had high color change.
Oh my god, fills a cup up with hot coffee and shit. It's like, yeah, let me get a cold rag and see if science is gonna take shape and make it go away.
Did you see how much weed I just smoked though? Like I just smoked like 2 grams in like an hour and 12 minutes.
But that doesn't say much about it. Y'all talk about how good was the weed.
It's fucking East Coast R2, bro. It's the most potent sativa out there. It's fucking.
Okay.
It's amazing.
So like I used to like I'm thinking about smoking again. If I don't need Xanax anymore, I could go substitute that with marijuana because I don't smoke marijuana because of my Xanax. But I don't really need the Xanax anymore, and I only stopped because of that. But when I was younger, like I fantasized about getting a girlfriend and smoking marijuana with a girlfriend because marijuana was like extremely romantic. Like there was romance with marijuana. As being like a young like from my urban influences, like marijuana was like extremely romantic with the Dutch Master cigars. Like rolling a blunt was like making out seriously. When you lick up,
isn't it potentially dangerous to smoke marijuana if you're possessed by demons?
Dutch Master cigars. Dutch Master cigars are the best.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't smoke weed if I had a fucking gin in my ass. Fuck that. You don't want to get that gin all baked up. Start telling you weird things.
The green ones are the vanilla ones. I like the green ones better, but the vanilla ones are good. And they only have green vanilla. The chocolate ones, I didn't like the chocolate ones because they were too thick, really thick. It seems like I don't know. They had chocolate ones, but I didn't like them.
The chocolate is the best. For the Dutch Masters, I stand by chocolate Dutches. Grape is okay. You know, yeah.
They didn't make grape. I stopped, but probably before they made the grape. Because chocolate was the last flavor I remember coming out, or green.
Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah, I stay away from that.
We're not even allowed to have menthol here. Like, what the fuck is going on in Canada, man? We can't have flavored tobacco, or like.
Oh, that's because y'all commie. That's because y'all commie.
The tobacco in the cigar is throwaway tobacco. Just the leaves are really good, and, like the paper and the leaf.
That's because.
And that's how you have to use a roll blunt. They didn't have paper. You have to crack up a cigar and break it apart, and use the paper and the cigar to roll it. There's like a really fancy way to roll a Dutch Master where you like unwrap it and then wrap the inner part and then wrap it back up. I know only 3 people that can do it that can roll like that. I never learned how.
Bro, I seen a dude.
That's because you fucking lazy. You never learned how. You just never tried.
I seen a dude with no hands.
I didn't Pennsylvania. They said going like that was like how you.
I'm glad I stopped smoking weed. I'm glad I stopped smoking weed. I can't wait till I stop smoking cigarettes so I can stick my nose up at you motherfuckers and shit. Be like, I don't do drugs anymore. Ha ha ha.
I would break off. I would take off. I quit 2 months. And they call cancer paper like the inner part.
I can be like Matthew
over here and
like
shit.
have more
I don't do
women.
drugs. Nah, you're a fucking
Yeah,
drug addict.
when you have
Start
this much
going
more,
vegan,
when you have
too.
this much more,
You're like, you shouldn't really eat meat.
like this big cut, peel off
You're
your
like
toilet
byproducts.
paper. You have this much
Smeared
more
in the
meat
devil's
than
lettuce and shit.
that.
Out jogging and fucking like neoprene and shit.
But yeah, I used to roll them chocolate Johns and shit and whatnot. I used to get mad as shit at people who didn't roll. Like I'd be like, "What the fuck? You know how? How do you not know how to fucking roll?" And there's some motherfuckers that they just didn't want to roll. Like they was that fucking lazy. They just didn't want to roll. Matthew, don't be one of them niggas. When you start smoking weed
I
again,
got buddies that are like, bust this up.
Rolling cigar
like,
was
I
like
don't
making out before sex. I know.
I've had to have
like marijuana used to be romance for me.
with people over busting up their fucking weed. Like they're like, we're pitching on a blunt. They're like, here, you bust it. I'm like, what do you mean you bust it?
Right. And like that shit crazy, man. I hate when people have weird quirks when they smoke fucking weed. Like you smoking fucking weed. You ain't gotta have this kind of fucking quirk where you don't fucking roll at all, but you roll real good. No, you roll too, motherfucker. Sometimes I want to sit here and get fucking high and fried and let somebody else fucking roll for me. I am a good roller. I would like to call myself a master roller. Now I've made mistakes. I fucked up.
Like when I grew up smoking weed, I grew up smoking weed with like intuitive black people. Like nothing could make me uncomfortable smoking weed. Like I see something like I was more reckless. I was more like reckless, like naive when I smoked weed than other people. That's what my friends used to say. But I was very observant. I learned things. But like I grew up smoking weed. When I started weed with like intuitive black people, and that's intuitive black people. Like that was like really really cool environment. Like that's like the very best environment to go smoke weed. Like the very most nonchalant.
Why you gotta mention black people when you talk about fucking weed, nigga?
But I'm saying because white people are weird with marijuana.
Fucking racist.
White people like puff pass.
It's how Matthew gonna roll up. Matthew gonna be like
that's
this.
not how it is. You just
Matthew
say
gonna
that.
be like this.
Well, white people have a very weird like
lifesavers, right?
This is a gum
white people
rapper,
are very uptight about marijuana when they be smoking. White people are like extremely uptight about marijuana when they be smoking. From what I observed.
That's how you fucking roll, dog. You lick the whole fucking thing. Don't just lick the one. Don't just fucking roll it up in a dry fucking blunt, right? Well, all right, so let me give you a tip.
I be like this.
Matthew said. Matthew, here's.
I do real slow. Like this is just the back half. You lick all the back half, and then you take it like.
How much is this?
You're
not even doing anything with your tongue, dog. All right. Here,
do you guys like spliff? Do you guys like smoking the split?
Slower than that.
Oh, you're talking about the papers and shit?
Well, it's like a joint with a little bit of tobacco in it.
Yeah. I've done that before. Actually, when I first met you guys, that's what I was doing. I was rolling.
But usually, if I smoke a joint, I'm like
cigarettes and weed.
Yeah, you have to lick it and like pull it around. You have to grab it with your mouth and pull it around, and just see that, and you get on one side, the other side.
Weed's getting crazy now. Look at this thing. This is called a Turk pen. This one's broken. All the fucking dabs are in this tube. It turned into a straw for some reason. This is like 89% THC. Like what? Like pretty soon you'll just be teleporting a high into your head. Like you'll hit a button and you'll be fucking cooked. Like and people like it's the best way to smoke weed. You skip the middleman. You don't even do anything. Now you just think about smoking weed and you get fried, bro. Like what the?
And see, that's what I was saying is like I can't smoke weed with people who have them little fucking quirks where they don't fucking roll, they don't do anything like that. I'd be like, you just need to go and get yourself a little fucking oil pen and just fuck off away from me, because I hate that shit. Like, oh, you don't fucking roll? You fucking gotta smoke a certain way.
There's a ritual.
Right? Like, people don't roll because that means they like to roll their blunts for them, and you can make out with their blunts before they smoke them. Before you smoke with them, they'll let you roll.
Huh?
People that don't have to smoke blunts will let you roll their blunts for them.
Yeah, and then they want to hit it first. Like, nah, nigga, I fucking rolled this bitch. Fuck yeah. Yeah, at least my homeboy.
Right, never rolls it.
That's your weed.
That's rolling rights right there. Yeah, you got rolling rights. You get to spark that bitch right the fuck on up. See, I'm glad I had a homeboy that was like that. You know, I've had homeboys that smoke weed with me. I roll with them, and then they want to hit the joint first, and I be like, "What you mean? I just rolled this bitch." But
What?
Last homie, he was like, "Yo, you roll that shit. You smoke. You start it off. Kick it off."
No,
I'm like,
no.
oh,
But when you light it, if they let you light it, that's if they let you light it after weed,
and you get
you
the
just
double
take one
smoke
one
after
puff. That's courtesy. You just light. It's just lighting it. That's the courtesy. It's not like holding. You don't hold it. If you
no,
roll
you
someone
get
else's weed.
no, calm down. Rolling rights means you get to hold that shit, man, and then you get to pass it the fuck on.
If that's not your
at least in
weed,
my brain.
if that's not your
My
weed, you
brain.
light it. But the courtesy says you don't hold it if that's not your weed.
No, the real courtesy is if you lazy as shit and you have someone else rolling your fucking weed for you, and they roll up, they get to hit that bitch before you do.
And even if they
No,
they get
I'm
to take
saying,
like
look,
they get to get a toke, man.
If
Like
they're gonna smoke
Yeah.
with you and they let you roll their weed,
and
you
like
light
pass
it, but the courtesy
get a
you don't
fucking-
hold it. Holding it is part of the experience. White people don't get that. You have to holding the blunt is part of the experience of having the blunt. If you don't hold the blunt, you're missing out on with the point of smoking a blunt.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, okay. All right. You talking about just holding it in the air
burn up.
and letting all that
burns
fucking
out.
weed.
It doesn't burn up. The point of a blunt is that it burns out. It does not burn up.
Yeah, I don't do all that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You either smoking that shit or passing it the fuck along. I can't just sit there and let a fucking blunt just hang out in the air. We
But
get
it doesn't burn
the
out.
thing
I'm
is,
just saying it will not
light
burn
for
out.
this. The purpose
It
of
will
even
not
getting
burn
this shit
out.
is to fucking
Holding
smoke it. It's to get high. It's not fucking there to just be like, yeah, and tell a motherfucking story for 15 fucking for an hour, and then let the bitch get down to half mast. I've watched blunts fucking burn the fuck down in people's hands because they had that same silly ass logic that you have.
Bro, my friend Melissa, the one
The
that's
tighter you
like,
want, the slower it burns. If you want loose,
she sits there and holds that joint for like 15 minutes talking like it's a microphone, like it's karaoke night. Just saying into the fucking shit. And you're like, come on, Melissa, pass the fucking, and she get mad at you. She get fucking irate.
From my
She's like,
experience,
I'm not gonna
if you're
enjoy
not holding
it.
it, you're not smoking a blunt.
You're fucking burning the shit.
Ah, man, I mean, my homeboy, yo, he did that one time. I was like, yo, my man, you gonna pass that joint? And he was like, oh shit, man, my bad, I forgot. I'll be like, yo, bro, I was sitting here for like a whole fucking 15 minutes and shit. What you mean you forgot? Started telling a fucking story.
I did that one time, and like I was hanging out with my best friend's family, and
gaming out, and they're holding the joint that's just burning. You watch the ash.
there was like 2 blunts in the circulation of like 5 people.
Yeah, man, sitting here acting like that shit don't fucking pop off.
By the time it got to me,
You're there for the privilege of holding a blind.
I was like trying to test my superpowers. I was channeling everyone's thoughts. I ran on chat everyone's thoughts, and like it was like crazy. But they said you blessed the blunt and just said keep that one.
Bro, I get pissed if somebody's holding the bong too long.
I know, cause like I'm asking to drink. I had weird experiences. It was like not it was paranoid. It was crazy, but it was like no.
All right, man. Here's the tip. Okay, so when you look at the John Dan, you want to.
I know.
I don't want to just be doing
They have
this.
weed.
If you do this, and don't open your fucking mouth, dog, while rolling, you're gonna be asked to fuck out. One do is you want to lick the John. One
But
way.
I'm saying, look, it's puff, hold it for like 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes to hold it, and when you feel yourself getting high, you hold it until you feel yourself getting high, and then you puff, pass.
Bro, I can't pass the joint to the right anymore because the second time moving.
That's why you hold it. You hold it. You feel the high change between the first puff and the second time you hit it, and then you pass it.
I can't pass a joint to the fucking right anymore because of fucking Scary Movie, where Shorty's like pass to the left because the right way is wrong.
Oh my goodness.
But I don't smoke weed no more. I stopped smoking weed.
Yeah, we know, Matt, because you have other proclivities and whatnot that prevent you from smoking marijuana.
I take Xanax for anxiety. I can't smoke weed for anxiety and take Xanax for the anxiety because they work in complete opposite ways for anxiety. I can either do one or the other. I can either smoke weed or take Xanax. But I'm thinking, like, if I'm good enough with my anxiety, I can go back to smoking weed. Maybe that'll work better.
I don't understand how anybody with anxiety can smoke weed because, like,
but I don't smoke weed. If it becomes legal for recreational use in my state, if it becomes legal for recreational use in my state, I will stop taking Xanax.
Gross! I just fucking threw some lung butter there. Speaking of weed. Fucking spread it on crack.
You say lung butter?
I don't know why I did that.
You ever get that motherfucking shivering and shit? You just be like, lung butter. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna start using that. But yeah, man.
That's the one thing I can't wait for. Like, I want to quit smoking too. I want to quit it. Like, I'm 35 years old. Like, it's time for me to fucking like maintain now. Like, I'm not fucking 22. Like, I gotta slow down. I can't. Our bodies are meant to breathe oxygen or air. So like, not burnt plant matter.
Exactly. I mean, I realized when I started, I was like, "Oh man, I gotta stop smoking this shit." When I couldn't breathe off of the first fucking hit. Usually, I can handle it for a good solid few blunts and whatnot, and then keep, But after a while, my lungs was like, "Nah, nigga, you gonna need a cigarette with this fucking joint."
Weed used to fucking smash me, dude. Like, I used to like smoke a joint with some friends at like lunch hour. And like I could see myself in like a third person view for fuck's sake if I closed my eyes. Like, what the fuck? Now weed just doesn't do that. Like, it used to make me laugh at fucking everything, dude. And that's why I wouldn't go back to class, because I'd be like, I can't stop fucking laughing. Now I smoke weed and I'm just like, meh.
All right, guys. So let's get some final thoughts going and shit. It's getting pretty late for me here on the West Coast. It's almost 12 o'clock for me. I know it's late for you guys as well. I don't want to keep you up all morning. And plus, I do live with a roommate, and I don't want to be up all night, giggling and shit, having a whole entire gig. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Mr. Saunders, what's your final thoughts?
That stimulus check was a joke. Merry motherfucking Christmas, everybody. We might do something Happy New Year too. And to be honest, fucking $2,000 in that list of fucking whatever's in that video is mighty disturbing, man. I can't believe. I'm like, isn't that like? I just want to recommend a book before we go here. Like Camelot. Like, I'm like, if somebody got shot in the head over a fucking freedom of speech fucking, what did you say? 1.4 billion or trillion fucking dollars?
Yeah, 1.4 trillion.
Did that make Trump a whistleblower? Is that whistleblowing?
Nah, that's not a whistleblower. That's public information. They have, when they make these laws and they sign these bills into law, they have to put that. They have to present that to the public. You can we can freely. I have the PDF on my phone.
Signature? What about the people who signed that shit? Are they in trouble?
No, they're not in trouble. Oh, I mean, they're going to be in trouble with their constituents. In that sense, it's not like they broke the law or anything. This is their job. But the thing is, they did a terrible job at it. And now that President Trump is basically telling people what's in this package, what's in this this so-called relief bill that was coupled together with a government spending bill. See, the government spending bill wouldn't have gone out by itself. Want to know why it wouldn't have gone out by itself? Because it was filled with nothing but shit for the rest of the world. And the thing is, when you got the COVID relief bill and you're only giving $600, it's like just a smidgen smaller than this government spending bill that's going out to the rest of the world and shit for frivolous, meaningless, and unnecessary things right now. It's just like
the stimulus bill that they put in is to fund the government. They only to fund the government.
Matthew,
and that, it was only
Matthew. All right, that's fine. What about Egypt, Pakistan? How does that fund the government?
That was a separate bill that already passed. That bill already passed.
No, it was coupled. No, stop.
It wasn't.
Stop.
It wasn't.
No, shut up. You're lying. You're fucking lying.
Because
I looked at an article. We just read the article.
It's a separate bill.
I read the article yesterday. And it said it was packaged with that bill. It said no, they didn't already pass it. What are you talking about? That's not what I read yesterday.
It's a separate bill.
It's not. It wasn't a separate bill.
The stimulus is 800
the omnibus. Yes, I know what you're talking about. But don't sit here and fucking lie. Don't lie. I don't want to hear your liberal lies right now. I'm gonna do what you do to other people. I'm gonna talk over you. I don't want to hear your liberal fucking lies.
Is the amount the same for the bill, though?
We went over this.
For the spending. Is it the same?
It is a useless bill that we do not need right now. We're in the middle of a pandemic. So what I want people to understand is, why are we sending money to Pakistan? $25 million, $1 billion. to Egypt, little ass fucking Egypt? Why are we sending $1 billion to South Asia? Why are we sending these motherfuckers money?
Is my country sending money like that to the same countries at the same time too?
You better check, because I always check, and I think
I'll
it's
talk about my
unfair.
religion.
I know. All right, Matthew? What's your final thoughts?
I'm starting a new philosophy that doubles as a denomination of Christianity in the meditative practice of it. The philosophy is called human animalism or Christian human animalism. And it asks what kind of animal we are. And in the meditation of
No. You're not gonna get me banned on here with that bestiality talk, nigga, and shit. Like, let's get him off of here right now. He talking about animals and shit. Never, next thing you know, it's gonna be like Brutus and shit, talking about letting his dog fuck him and all this extra jazz. Mr. Saunders, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Really appreciate it. The boys got together. I'm gonna do the outro real quick. Hang tight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining the motherfucking show. I want to thank my guests and my cohorts, the troublemakers, Mr. Saunders, Pastor Taylor, and the amazing Matthew Snob. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let people like Snob get you down, okay? Because see, here's the problem with Snob. And the problem with Snob is he seems to think that it's okay in the middle of a pandemic where countries are suffering and failing that we should just give money out to other countries all willy-nilly. The United States is not the world. We may be a melting pot, but we're just like Canada. We're a melting pot. We're not the fucking rest of the world's babysitters. We're not the rest of the world's caretakers. You know, my thing is, we should not be giving any fucking money to Pakistan for them to figure out what the dick is and what a fucking vagina is. We shouldn't be sending money to Egypt to help them figure out their fucking government. Egypt better make its own fucking money, okay? They need to start sending something over here, trading something with us that is really fucking meaningful, so we can fucking. We are handing. I was looking at an article, a video today. We are sending motherfucking what do you call those? Face masks. Rebreathers or some shit over to fucking Indonesia. Thousands, 10,000 of them from New York City. These are the same motherfuckers that said, we need those. We need those. To Indonesia. Those are our masks. I thought we needed them. We wasting money here in the United States of America. Let's stop wasting money. Let's stop being wasteful. Let's start giving back to the fucking people who built this fucking country, made this country what the fuck it is. Fuck the rest of those countries in that bill. Fuck your feelings on it, Mr. Snob. My opinion matters. Yours does not. I'm kidding. I love Matthew. But I want to thank you all once again. I'm honored and privileged to be in all of your presence. I wish you nothing but peace and prosperity as you go out into the motherfucking world. You all enjoy the rest of your day. I am the Rebe, and I am the fuck out.